Guys, what's up? What's up? Come. Time for dance. It's not time for like I learn something. Come. If you know now can learn something. Now we start for do Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Publisher. Now can like I learn something. If you know say you want to be computer, if you know say you want to get the skill on computer. Now click that plus button, let you follow. Let's go. Okay guys, so as we start with the launching of the Excel, so let's go to the menu button. Now if you use Windows 11, your menu button the then at the middle of your laptop or your desktop, but if you use Windows 10, they find the menu start menu at the left hand corner of your laptop or your desktop. Now for launch Excel, you dey click the start menu and type Excel at the top at the search bar. Yes, it dey pop up. So you dey click am once. Okay, when you click am once, this dey open. This dialog box dey open for show you say there are so many templates. If you are using any templates, then but for when you get start for your input your data, you dey click this blank workbook. Okay, now after we done successful for launch your Excel, now this is the entire workbook, right? Now in this workbook we get two things wey we for take into mind. Now we get the worksheet and we get the cells. Now what we refer to as the worksheet. Now the worksheet simply means the individual sheet that we are working on. That's this sheet here where you work on. So this way they in front of you and the worksheet where contain these cells. Now the worksheet. The worksheet is simply what we refer to as pages in Microsoft Word. In Excel, we don't call them page, we call them worksheet. Now you see and say now this one sheet now open. Now if you see, let's say you get a 3 or 4 page data where you want enter, where you want input. Now you dey expect say okay, I will use 4 page or let's say 4 worksheets. How I will get into that worksheet? How we will add them? Now it's very simple. You dey scan down as you dey see the mouse. You dey scan down. You see this plus sign. You dey click the plus sign. After you go input the first data where you done, you will click the plus sign. Then another worksheet dey appear. Then if that is not enough, you dey click another one. So on and so forth. Any amount where you want add, you will add as many as you want. Then let's talk about the cells. What do you mean by the cells? This is the connection where they between the row and the column. This box, this small box, the way they see, and it refers to as the cells. Now we get this from A to Z. They are the column. Then from 1 to 4,000 below, they are the row. Right? All these are column from A to Z. What we call the ribbons in Microsoft Excel. Now this tab level is at the top. I will call the ribbons. Right? I will call the ribbons. Then each ribbon will see on top of your screen, it gets new tab, right, where they perform in different functions. Then like we get the home ribbon, we get the inserts, then we get the page, and so on and so forth. Right, as you see the way align at the top of the screen. So the home, if we click the home get various tabs there and where perform various functions. Like the home, you get the clipboard tab, you get the font, you get the alignment, number, and so on and so forth. but there are several functions already performed in terms of editing. Then you come again under the font tab, and then we will change the font style, the font size, right? As you will be doing a Word if you don't open Word, right? Previously. So we get the increase font size, then under the alignment, yeah, just the format inside this home in comparison of how you format you you data for let it look good. Okay. Then talk about the page. The page also get your own tab there where they will do how for you to set up your page and the printing layout also. Of course, you get a formula where you get the functional library wherein all you can perform all your logical, financial, and your reference are important for let you able to do your calculation and set your database proper. Of course, you get the data wherein you get so many tabs them also. But as we go on, you could know all the use and function of all the tabs there where each ribbon gets. Now, guys, let me look at the quick access toolbar. Right, we right at the top left of the screen, you will see we get various tabs there within there. Now, on the left at the top side, right. First, we get the save where you point to, and it will show you the name of each waypoint where it is saved. Right, where it represents how for you to save the documents. If you don't use this file to start with, for save the documents, we go under save as, then click browse, then you go under this file name, you can rename the your document as how you want for save, where we will see at the appropriate location. So let's say, and let's say data. Alright, let's say I want save on a desktop. I will come here, allocate my desktop, then click save. Automatically, don't save. Right, in that process, we don't save. So anything we are add now, any number we are add, right, and only for come file again for can say save as. No, automatically I will press this save where they up here. It is save automatically. So that's for the save. Now, if you look to the right way next to the save, we get the undo. Now, this undo basically the try for save. Now, if I don't type this number 7, right, and this number 5, I see and say I don't waste my time for type again. So and so, or for allow press the delete key. Not able to do. I can simply press this undo. Not I press the undo, it don't come out. So I undo all the type. So you see, automatically I don't undo all save. So a new functionality, and then if I see and say again, I don't delete the number 5 where I type. I want they did it again, and I want type again. There comes the what the redo. See, that's the opposite of each other. Redo, if I click redo now, automatically I don't redo all. So I think that's the just the basic functionality of this quick access toolbar where is seen at the top left corner of your screen. Right, then you also get the shortcut key for save, where at this save where we point to right see where you the control plus S. So automatically if you press control plus S na your keyboard, it use the shortcut for save. Right, so for the quick access toolbar. Now let's do some practice. Let's do some practice right here. Let's start the how for input. Of course, I know say you don't understand small, say you don't reach this area from the launching of the the Excel, then go there, and as usual we launch the after we launch the Excel, we go on for explain the focus points we open the workbook wherein the sheets are for add sheets, then are for the difference between the rows and column, right? Then looking at cells. Of course, now let's do some practice here. Now we get cell A1. Let we say we get item, then we get quantity, right? Let we say we type here item under cell A1, then under cell B1, let's say quantity. Alright. Now, if we say under our item, which item we are going to first pick? Now, let's say pen. Now, we have pen. How many quantity of pen will we buy? Let me say 10, buy 10 pen, right? Then we see here another item what we buy. Let's say book. Book. We buy how many quantity of book? Let's say 5 books, right? This is just an example how they will input the data.